Creating from within. What do you want to see in your life a year from now? If you could design your dream reality, what would it look like? Are your thoughts and feelings today aligned with what you want to experience tomorrow? Are you allowing outside circumstances to limit your inner creativity? What is stopping you from imagining and creating a better version of your life right now? What do you want to see in your life? Is it success, joy, wealth, riches, health, or love? Close your eyes for a moment and think deeply. Are you actively shaping your inner world to match your desires? Or are you letting the outer world define what's possible? Every great invention, every monumental achievement, and every success story began within someone's mind. Before airplanes soared through the sky, they existed in the imagination of the Wright brothers. Before skyscrapers reached into the clouds, they were just visions in the minds of architects. Getting together with him or her was an idea in your mind. Starting that course was an idea in within. As small as moving things around in the house starts from within. The power to create doesn't rely solely on external resources, but begins with the ideas and beliefs we cultivate from within. The inner world shapes the outer world. Your thoughts are like seeds. Whatever you plant, whether it's hope, fear, or confidence, will grow into your reality. The outer world is a mirror reflecting what's happening internally. It's free and limitless. Your imagination and creativity have no boundaries. You can create abundance, joy, and opportunities without any external tools. Begin by visualizing the life you want and acting as if it's already yours. Empowers resilience. Even when circumstances seem dire, creating from within allows you to maintain control. You're not defined by external struggles, but by the strength and vision within you. Focus is on possibility, not limitation. When you create from within, you focus on what could be instead of what currently is. This shift in perspective is often the key to unlocking new opportunities. A story of inner creation, the journey of Thomas. In a bustling town where ambition often clashed with circumstance, lived a man named Thomas. A talented artist with dreams of making his mark on the world, Thomas faced challenges that could easily have crushed his spirit. He lived in a small apartment, barely managing to cover his expenses, and his art remained unseen by galleries or collectors. By external appearances, he was just another struggling individual in a sea of dreamers. The turning point one cold evening, Thomas stumbled across a book that spoke of the power of creating from within. It challenged him to envision the life he desired as though it were already his. At first, Thomas dismissed the idea. It seemed unrealistic, even foolish. But after days of reflection, he decided he had nothing to lose by trying. Thomas began his mornings with a ritual. He would sit quietly, close his eyes, and vividly imagine himself standing in a bustling gallery, his paintings admired by art enthusiasts and collectors. He saw himself signing contracts, receiving accolades, and hearing the words, "Your art is extraordinary." He let himself feel the pride, joy, and gratitude as though it were real. At first, nothing changed. He still faced rejection from galleries, and his financial struggles persisted. But Thomas refused to let the external world dictate his inner reality. He reminded himself daily that what he envisioned would eventually manifest. He also started to act as if his dreams had already come true. He dressed sharply, presented his portfolio with newfound confidence, and spoke about his work with passion. This inner transformation soon began to reflect in his demeanor, which caught the attention of those around him. One day, a chance meeting at a local cafe changed everything. A gallery owner overheard Thomas discussing his art with a friend. Intrigued by his confidence and passion, the owner asked to see his work. The rest, as they say, is history. Thomas's art was showcased in a prestigious gallery, and his career skyrocketed. Thomas often reflected on how his external success was merely a shadow of the inner reality he had nurtured. He understood that his unwavering belief and commitment to creating from within had been the foundation of his triumph. Lessons from Thomas's story: feel it first. Thomas didn't wait for external validation to feel successful. He felt it within, and the outer world followed. Persistence is key. Despite initial failures, he continued to believe and act in alignment with his desires. The power of vision. His detailed visualization of success created a blueprint for the reality he wanted. Reflect on these questions. What are you envisioning for your life? Are your thoughts and feelings aligned with the life you desire? Do you allow current circumstances to deter your dreams, or do you persist like Thomas? You too can create from within. No matter how bleak the external world may seem, your inner world has the power to transform everything. Start imagining, feeling, and living from the reality you desire today. As Thomas's story shows, the only limits are the ones we place on ourselves. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. Earl Nightingale. You become what you think about most of the time. Brian Tracy. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Albert Einstein. Science offers a fascinating and comprehensive perspective on creation, focusing on natural processes, cosmology, biology, and the evolution of the universe. Here's an overview of what science says about creation. 1. The creation of the universe. The Big Bang Theory. This widely accepted scientific explanation suggests that the universe began approximately 13.8 billion years ago as an infinitely dense point that rapidly expanded. Evidence for this theory includes cosmic microwave background radiation and the observed expansion of galaxies. The Big Bang marks the beginning of space, time, matter, and energy as we know it. Quantum fluctuations. Some physicists propose that the universe could have emerged from a quantum vacuum, a state of nothingness with fluctuations in energy. Multiverse theory. Some theories suggest our universe might be one of many in a vast multiverse, each with unique properties. The formation of Earth and life. Earth's formation. About 4.5 billion years ago, Earth formed from dust and gas orbiting the Sun. Over millions of years, its surface cooled and water accumulated to create oceans. Abiogenesis. This refers to the natural process by which life arose from non-living matter. Experiments like the Miller-Urey experiment have shown that organic molecules, the building blocks of life, can form under prebiotic conditions. Evolution by natural selection, popularized by Charles Darwin. This theory explains how life evolves through small genetic changes that improve an organism's chances of survival and reproduction. 3. Consciousness and creation. Emergence of consciousness. Neuroscience and cognitive science explore how the brain's complex networks create thoughts, emotions, and self-awareness. Some scientists argue that consciousness is an essential part of the universe's creative process, driving innovation, art, and human progress. Human creativity. Psychology and neuroscience study how humans create by combining imagination, memory, and problem-solving. Creativity is linked to specific brain regions, like the prefrontal cortex. 4. Creation through scientific discovery. Science itself is a tool for creation, enabling humans to build, innovate, and solve problems. Technology. From electricity to space exploration, scientific understanding has driven transformative creations. Medicine. Advances in biology and chemistry have created life-saving vaccines, treatments, and surgical techniques. Science and the philosophy of creation. Scientists like Carl Sagan and Stephen Hawking have pondered the philosophical implications of creation. Sagan famously said, "We are made of star stuff," emphasizing the interconnectedness of all matter in the universe. Modern physicists like Michio Kaku discuss how humanity could one day play a role in creating new universes or manipulating the fabric of space-time. A collaborative perspective, science often intersects with spirituality in questions of creation. While science explains the how, spirituality and religion often explore the why. Together, these perspectives provide a richer understanding of the universe and our place within it. Creation, as a universal concept, is central to most religions. From the Judeo-Christian narrative of God creating the universe ex nihilo from nothing, to the Eastern philosophies that highlight co-creation and inner manifestation, creation represents both a divine and human act. Each tradition offers unique insights into the process of bringing something into existence. Christianity, the Bible begins with the famous words, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Genesis 1:1. This story emphasizes God's omnipotence and the idea that creation is both intentional and orderly. Humanity, made in God's image, is seen as co-creators tasked with stewardship over the earth. The Bible begins with the story of creation in Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. This narrative describes a divine and purposeful process where God speaks creation into existence. Humanity, created in God's image, is imbued with the capacity to create, dream, and shape the world. Consider the biblical tale of Noah. God instructed Noah to build an ark in preparation for a flood. Despite ridicule and no evidence of rain, Noah followed the divine blueprint. His obedience and faith manifested the ark, which became a vessel of salvation. Noah's story shows that acting on a vision, despite outward appearances, leads to profound creation and transformation. In Hinduism, Hindu scriptures describe creation as an ongoing cycle. Lord Brahma is regarded as the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer, embodying the dynamic flow of existence. The Upanishads highlight that creation begins from Brahman, the ultimate reality, and every individual participates in creation through thoughts and actions. A famous tale tells of Vishvakarma, the divine architect who created magnificent palaces for the gods. Vishvakarma's creations originated in his mind, where he first visualized the beauty and intricacy before bringing it to life. The story reminds us that all creation starts within and is brought into the physical realm through focused effort and skill. In Buddhism often focuses on inner creation. The Buddha taught that our reality is shaped by our thoughts. Buddhism teaches that creation begins in the mind. The Buddha said, "We are what we think. All that we arise with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world." This emphasizes mindfulness and intention as tools for shaping reality. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. Dhammapada. This philosophy encourages mindfulness and intentionality, emphasizing that true creation begins by mastering the mind. The story of Angulimala, a feared bandit turned monk, illustrates inner creation. Once a violent criminal, Angulimala encountered the Buddha, whose compassion and teachings transformed his inner world. By reshaping his thoughts, Angulimala created a new reality of peace and redemption, proving that creation is as much about internal change as external acts. In Islam teaches that creation is an act of God's will and mercy. The Quran states, "He is the creator of the heavens and the earth." Surah Al-An'am 6102. Humans are given the ability to create within limits as stewards, Khalifa, on earth, and their intentions, Niyya, play a significant role in the quality of their creations. In Islam, creation is an act of Allah's will and a manifestation of His power. The Quran says, "Allah created the heavens and the earth in truth, and He shaped you and made good your shapes." Surah At-Taghabun 64:3. Humans are seen as co-creators with responsibility for the earth, guided by intention, niyya, and good deeds. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began his mission in a society rife with injustice and moral decay. With unwavering faith in his divine message, he transformed his community. His story highlights how belief and steadfastness can create monumental change, even in the face of immense challenges. Sikhism emphasizes that creation is an ongoing act of the Creator, Ik Onkar. The Guru Granth Sahib states, "The Creator created the creation and watches over it." Guru Granth Sahib, Ang 464. Humans are encouraged to live creatively by aligning with divine will through meditation, service, and righteous actions. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Genesis 1:3. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Buddha. Allah created the heavens and the earth in truth. Verily, and that is a sign for those who believe. Quran, Surah Al-Ankabut 29:44. The weaver of dreams, once, In a village surrounded by mountains lived a weaver named Amina. She was known for creating tapestries that told profound stories. What people didn't know was that Amina's creations began long before she touched her loom. Each night, Amina sat in silence, envisioning the intricate patterns and vibrant colors of her next work. She imagined the joy it would bring to those who saw it and felt the texture of the threads in her mind. Her vision was so vivid that it seemed the tapestry already existed. One day, a traveler asked her secret. She replied, "Creation begins within. I see it, feel it, and live in it before my hands ever move." That is the power given to us by the divine. Amina's story resonates across all traditions. Whether it's the faith of Noah, the skill of Vishvakarma, the mindfulness of Angulimala, or the vision of the Prophet Muhammad, creation is a divine gift that begins within. What are you creating in your life right now? Are your thoughts and actions aligned with the reality you wish to see? How can you draw inspiration from spiritual teachings to enhance your creative process? Remember, creation is not reserved for the divine. It's a power we all share. Start within and let your vision shape the world around you. Like, share, and subscribe to Hot Spike channel. Together, let's create something extraordinary. A story of creation across faiths. In a quiet town lived a carpenter named Arjun. Though he had humble means, his dreams soared high. Arjun often sat by his window, imagining a grand house he wished to build, not for wealth, but as a sanctuary for his family and others in need. Arjun's inspiration came from his diverse readings and prayers. From the Bible, he learned to trust the unseen. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. The Quran reminded him to rely on divine timing. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Surah Ash-Shar 94:6. From Hindu scriptures, he embraced the idea of manifesting his dream by visualizing it. You are what your deep driving desire is. As your desire is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. And through the Buddha's teachings, he realized the importance of mindfulness. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Each day, Arjun worked on his vision. He began sketching designs, saving scraps of wood, and gathering tools. Though his neighbors mocked him, Arjun believed in his dream as if it already existed. Slowly, his house began to take shape. Years later, the house stood tall, not just as a structure, but as a testament to faith, perseverance, and the power of creation from within. Arjun's neighbors marveled, saying, "Your house is beautiful. How did you do it?" Arjun replied, "I created it first in my heart, nurtured it in my mind, and trusted in the divine to guide my hands." Steps to create from within. 1. Visualize with intention. Picture your goals in detail. How would it feel to achieve them? What would your life look like? 2. Embrace positive inner dialogue. Replace thoughts like, "I can't," with "I'm capable and ready." Your inner speech defines your outer reality. 3. Act as if live as though you already have what you want. Carry the energy and confidence of someone who's achieved their dreams. 4. Detach from the how. Don't get caught up in how your dreams will manifest. Focus on believing and creating from within, and let the process unfold naturally. 5. Consistency is key. Regularly revisit your vision. Meditate, affirm, and journal about your goals. These practices strengthen your creative power. No matter what the outside world looks like, your inner world is yours to command. Imagine a blank canvas. Every thought, belief, and vision are a stroke of paint shaping the masterpiece of your life. So start creating today, and don't wait for external circumstances to align before you take control of your destiny. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Hot Spike channel. Let's grow together, and don't forget, someone out there needs to hear this message. Spread the word, and together we'll inspire others to create the life they desire.